It's a good movie. I need to go back and watch it. It was a good ass movie, Shay.
Trading Places.
All right, man.
I need to check it out.
I heard the symbol. What's it?
Symbol.
The
that
symbol
tapping.
I think we live. And in color.
Live and in color.
Live
well,
and in color.
only
Shay.
2 of us are in color. The other one's a little pale washed out.
You in black and white. Man. Oh, are you black and white or just white? I don't know, Shay. But
I feel like I'm brown.
yeah, you got.
I mean, if you put a piece of paper against my skin.
What color would you say you are? Like your legit color, not.
I'm light-skinned.
I'm white. You just light
I'm
skinned.
light-skinned.
Yeah, you light skinned.
I don't know. Like
I call you light skinned.
If I was objectively stating, I guess I've never really thought about that. Let me look at my own arm and see. Right now, I'm not quite as tanned. In the summertime, I'm usually tanned.
I call you pink.
But now I'm a little bit like pink. And I'm finna flatten your tires. I got an ice pick in my van. I got your pink.
You pink, Shay.
Peach.
Peach.
We prefer peach, okay? That's the term that we prefer nowadays. I appreciate you calling me outside of my color.
You white grapefruit.
You know what, man? I'm
White grapefruit.
vanilla. I'm vanilla. I'm like a vanilla wafer. I'm crispy and delicious.
You white grapefruit, Shay.
This episode is brought to you by Buffalo Trace Whiskey.
Buffalo Trace.
Delicious and smooth.
Hey.
Very little aftertaste.
Oh man. My wife listened to the episode with Brian.
Oh yeah, what you
And
think?
she was like, I tell y'all was a little loose in that episode. She was like, y'all definitely was drinking some wild turkey.
My wife said the
in
same
that
thing.
episode. I could tell.
Brian
y'all
said
was
he
little-
couldn't tell. He said I couldn't tell we were drinking at all. I'm like, oh,
My wife said she could tell. She was like, yeah, y'all was a little loose in that one.
you know, having a little fun.
And we was giggling, we was laughing. That was a good episode, man.
It was a good episode.
I went back and listened to it. I laughed through the whole damn
We had to bring
episode.
Brian back as a guest. Shout out, Brian.
Shout
Rowe.
out, Brian, man.
Seriously Simple Soaps.
Seriously Simple Soaps. Yep.
Wow. It's been an interesting evening already.
Yeah, it's been a
What do you say we get this thing started and talk about
been
our
a
day?
joyous evening.
Yeah. We got a lot of catching up to do.
We do. What, it's been about 2 weeks?
It has been.
2 weeks since we recorded episode, yeah. First episode of the year, 2026.
First episode that's true. This is the first recorded episode of the year. For you
First
out there listening,
recorded episode.
there's always a little bit of a lag.
Mm-hmm.
And let me go ahead and apologize now for the lack of consistent. We missed a week or so. I think we just missed 1 week.
Yeah.
I missed 1 week
think
and
it's
was
just
late 1 week.
Or is it this week? We gonna miss this week.
Nah, we're not going to miss this week. I'm going to get something out.
Okay. Yeah, it's only been maybe a week.
It'll probably be in the morning before I get it
Okay.
posted or downloaded, uploaded, whatever you want to call it. Released, dropped. We're going to drop an episode, y'all. It's finna be tight. Sorry.
Tight.
It's going to be tight. It's going to be fresh.
Gonna be tight. You showing your age, Shane.
Showing my age.
My wife was joking.
What would
on
you
me
say nowadays?
when I left the house today? She was like, "Yeah, you got your young pants on with your old man boots." She was just talking shit.
Young pants with old man boots?
Yeah, my young pants because I got like little jewelry on the back of the pants and stuff. She's like, "Oh, those for young pants, but the boots old."
Your jeans are bedazzled?
Yeah,
is
she
that
was
what
talking
it is?
shit, man. She was roasting me.
Wearing your bedazzled jeans?
She was just trying to lower my self-esteem before I stepped out.
She didn't want you to go out feeling too
With
confident.
my head too big. She didn't want my head in the clouds. Uh-oh. Shane don't got his eyes on. He trying to read.
No,
something
I
from the producer, man.
can see it fine. I have no idea what. Yo, chat, we got aura.
Hmm?
He said that's what they were saying right now.
Yo, chat, we got aura.
Yo, chat, we got aura.
I don't
What?
Or is like lit or
Oh, we lit. We lit. We locked in. We clocking.
that's the new thing.
You heard of clocking, right?
No.
You heard of clocking? Yeah, we
Clocking?
We clocking. Right
Clocking?
now.
That means we're
Clocking.
meshing.
They
we're,
do this.
Clocking?
You clocking?
Does that mean talking? What does it mean? Clocking?
Ah, shit.
What the hell?
We clocking. You clocked that. Like you did that.
Okay.
Oh no, Shane. They come
6'7".
up with something. 6'7". They come up with something every day. You ate.
You ate that?
Mm.
When I was a kid, that meant a whole different thing.
You ate that.
Just saying. We had a different definition.
Oh man.
Back in the day, we didn't have internet porn back then.
Man. Let's say we get this show started, Shane.
Shall we do it?
Let's do it,
I
bro.
feel a little rusty. Mr. Producer?
On the turntables, mixing and mastering, puzzling and plastering
The
the
mix
tapes together.
master.
Wax CDs or
The
whatever.
DJ extraordinaire. There it is. Is that it?
Yeah,
Hello,
yeah.
hello, hello.
You sound like the Oz, the Wizard of Oz.
The Wizard of Oz is a fictional character.
Mr. Producer's got clumsy hands today. Fat fingers.
That's what they call them, fat fingers. You fat finger in that
You want me
thing.
to beatbox for you?
A fat
I'm
finger.
not gonna. Fat finger. Fat finger.
I had a fat finger once.
Fat finger.
I was moving the
Fat
refrigerator.
fingered. He was fat
Refrigerator
fingered.
gave me the fat finger.
A fat fingered gynecologist is nobody's dream. Maybe somebody's.
We was carrying this refrigerator out from behind my house onto the corner because it was fucking busted or whatever. And I got it, we get it up in the air. And I'm walking backwards with it. But the opening is facing up to the door. So say the door was to open,
Got you.
gravity would bring it down.
Got you.
And if your finger's in the jam, when that door comes open, as
Bad
you're carrying
news.
it,
Fat
that
fingers.
motherfucker's going to crunch your finger.
No way to stop that.
No way to stop it.
No way to stop that.
So I got one hand in the jam and my other hand on the back of the refrigerator. And I'm walking backwards with it to the curb. Halfway through, the motherfucking door comes open. And big ass door, Shane. That motherfucker, I heard my finger go like you can actually hear the I got the cussing. Fuck shit.
There's something about hearing your own bones break.
Goddamn. And my thumb ain't never been right since. My shit's
Something
all
about
lumped
hearing
up.
your own bones break.
That was probably 15 years ago.
That's messed up.
Fuck my thumb up, Shane.
Still messed up.
Lesson learned.
Carry the refrigerator with the door down, not up.
Either with the door down or the motherfuckers taped together.
Something. Doesn't hurt to do both.
Or don't hurt to do both.
You know what I'm saying? Just to make sure.
Yep.
Especially if you've been
Err on
drinking
the side
Buffalo
of caution.
Trace.
Err on the side of caution.
Yep. All right, Mr. Producer, you ready?
My damn thumb still
Oh,
ain't
I
right.
like the
Shane.
echo. Echo.
Motherfucking thumb look like a squash speed bump. I don't know.
A squash speed
A
bump.
squash speed bump. God damn. That shit hurt.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ain't no pain like a finger.
this week we're coming to you live from our secret lair, deep underground, beautiful Huntsville, Alabama.
We descended into the bowels.
In the bowels of Huntsville, Alabama. Brought to you by that 86 Kids Studio.
Shout out that 86
That
Kids
86
Studio.
Kids Studio. Here with my co-host, Q the Messenger, our illustrious producer, Kevin the Boss Man Richardson.
Hey.
They call me Shane the Brain. And this, well, this is Vendor Chronicles.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
The Buffalo Trace intro.
Buffalo Trace.
It's good whiskey.
It's decent. Decent. That turkey, though, I would say it's better than decent.
I'm enjoying it.
I'll put it neck and neck with that turkey, Shane. I like that turkey that night.
The turkey's sweet.
The turkey is definitely sweet.
I like the
especially
drier taste from the buffalo.
on the front end. And turkey, they both got good finishes.
They both have good finishes.
I think that turkey had
A little bit more spice, cinnamon spice.
I would say more cinnamon.
Yeah, a little bit more cinnamon.
The buffalo might be a bit peppery.
most definitely. Ooh. Got a little twang. A little 80s vibe right there. A little 60s vibe, 70s, something.
It's almost psychedelic.
We're getting a late start to the show, Shane.
I don't know if we've ever started the show this late.
Can I open up with some stories?
Please do. By all means.
Can I cook a little?
Tell me what you got. I'm going to light this cigar.
So for New Year's, we went to Tampa, right? So on this Tampa trip, well, we went to Clearwater, but you got to go through Tampa to get to Clearwater. They pretty much neighboring cities, all right. So on this trip, we took a few side quests. So like what the first side quest of the trip was on the way down, when we get to Florida, I'm seeing these signs for fucking Bigfoot. Stop and see Bigfoot. Stop and see Bigfoot, like 50 miles out.
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot, yes. At this fucking welcoming center.
Okay.
Stop and see Bigfoot at
In
the welcome
Florida.
center. On our way down to Florida.
Okay.
So I'm like, shit, I got a quarter tank of gas. I got 50 miles in the tank. So we get off the exit. We get to the welcome center. It's the most hole-in-the-wall gas station I've ever seen in my life, Shane. So on the front of the gas station, oh shit, Shane. Oh shit.
You can't say that was
That
my
Buffalo,
fault.
that Buffalo, Kevin, that
That's
Buffalo.
the third match of these.
I think it's you. Shane over there, cock strong. You ever call you cock strong? Back in the day when you used to just be doing like cocky shit, like
Only
damn,
the
that,
ladies.
that motherfucker cock strong. Like you need some. Shane over there snapping matches left and
I'm
right.
telling you, man, this has been a tough night for man.
Cock strong. Oh shit.
So Bigfoot at the gas station.
See Bigfoot at this damn gas station welcome center. So I exit. Hit the exit ramp, see the gas station. I'm talking about this the shittiest gas station I've ever seen in my life, Shane. Do a loop around the gas station to see if I see Bigfoot. So on the outside of the gas station, they got Bigfoot like with just his head and his arms coming out the wall.
Okay.
And I'm like, no way they just had me fucking exit to see a fucking head and some arms coming out the wall. So as I'm doing my loop, I see one of the gas station attendees throwing some trash out. I pull up beside him. I'm like, hey, man, where's Bigfoot? That motherfucker said, over there. That's all he said to me and pointed. He was like pointing at the gas station, like I got to go inside. But he didn't go into those details. He just said, over there. I said, okay. That was a little ambiguous, but motherfucker, I could read between the lines.
Sure.
Pull up to the gas pump. Fill up, drive over, park in front of the gas station. Get out. Go in the gas station. They got a Bigfoot in the gas station. I'll say it's probably 6.5 foot tall. But it's so close to the door entrance that you can't even step back and get a picture of the whole Bigfoot and someone standing next to it. And it's made out of like plastic. Like it's the shittiest looking Bigfoot I ever seen in my life. The way they promoted it, I bet they get a lot of business on it. But when you get there, you're gonna be dramatically disappointed.
Dramatically disappointed.
And you can't even get a picture of the motherfucker because he's soon as you open up the gas station doors, it's like 4 foot inside the door of the gas station.
And it's just a.
So you can't even step back far enough, even with your zoom all the way out to like 0 to 1.
But they got signs
get a
on the
whole
highway
picture.
for 50 miles.
Oh, they promote it like a motherfucker. You talk about disappointment, Shane.
They're selling some gas though.
That's selling some damn gas.
Other than that,
So,
why would you get off the highway there?
that was one little side quest.
Florida, man. You can't tell
Florida.
about Florida.
Florida man.
Florida is.
That shit was crazy, Shane. So next story. That's one. I got 3 I think I'm gonna give y'all. You know, we had multiple stories on this trip.
Okay.
We get to the hotel. We go to check in. It's damn near a midget working behind the desk with red hair.
We know how you love midgets.
I love fucking midget shit. I kid you not. But this midget had a sense of humor. And I
Okay.
know how she had a sense of humor because she's looking at me like, oh, you're a funny guy. Then start calling me Kevin Hart.
Started calling you Kevin Hart.
The rest of the trip, my name was Kevin Hart to this lady. She had to be no more than about 5 foot. I give her 4'8".
Oh wow.
She was a little lady with
Okay.
red hair.
Yep.
Ain't gonna have the nerve to call me fucking Kevin Hart.
Well, did you tell her a joke?
Oh, I was joking with her the whole damn time. We had a good time. I even left her a tip. I threw her 20,
Hell
you know, because she had a good sense of humor. And I was
Sure.
messing with her. She was messing with me, you know.
Right.
So that was another little thing.
Met you a midget.
Met me a
Okay.
damn. She was dwarfed, but I wouldn't.
4'8", man. That's a tiny person.
She was
That's
every
a
bit
little-
of. She was probably about 4'8"
That's a little person.
with some red hair,
Okay.
like a little fucking midget, sexy red. But that's one. Then We get to the beach. Parking's hard to find at this damn beach.
Sure.
It got to the point to where I was going to I dropped them off and I was like, look, I just come pick y'all up when y'all ready to get picked up.
You were going to drop them off at the beach?
Drop them off at the beach and I just come get y'all. I'm going to go find me something to eat, sit down, have a drink, whatever. Even if I got to go outside the area. As I'm getting ready to do my last loop, my wife calls me. Hey, where you at? I'm like, honey, I'm about to pull out this parking lot. I've been fucking circling this parking lot for the past 30 minutes. No way I'm going to find parking. It's that busy. She like, well, I'm about to walk over to where you almost dropped us off at. I'm going to get in the car with you and we can go find something to eat for everybody and then maybe park a little bit further away. So she gets in the car. She gets in the car. We pull out of the public parking. That's what it was, the public parking for the beach. We went and found a parking garage where you had to pay like $15 for the day.
Right.
So we found a garage. It's a good little walk, but it's where we want to eat at. We park, we get out. This motherfucker drunk as hell, Shane. As soon as we get out the car, we walking over to the elevator. He's standing in front of the elevator. This motherfucker say, what ethnicity are you? White dude. I say probably 60.
Okay. That's what he opens up with?
That's what he opens
up.
up.
What ethnicity are you?
Me, my wife, and Ezra. What ethnicity are you? I said I'm black. Oh, but what ethnicity are you? I'm African American. But what you know what I'm saying? He keeps going. I'm like,
Right.
Motherfucker, what you want to say? I'm sub-Saharan? Like, what are you looking for? You get what I'm saying? I'm like, we black
Wants you
Americans.
23 and
Yeah.
me.
He just kept asking, like he didn't believe us when we initially said we're black.
Okay.
And then he sees Ezra. He's like, oh man, that's the beautifulest kid I ever seen in my life. He needs to be in commercials. And then
Ezra could be in commercials.
he was like, he needs to be in commercials. He's like, that's the beautiful.
Okay.
I'm like, what? This motherfucker don't believe we black because we look good? You know what I'm saying? Where's he going with this? You know? But I can tell he's drunk as hell. I can still smell him from last night. You get what I'm saying? He's that drunk. You know, we coming off of New Year's. This is January 1st.
Gotcha.
You
Right,
know,
right,
so
right.
I'm pretty sure he had a good night.
Right.
And he's like, yeah, I was in the Army. I'm a retired lieutenant colonel. And I'm like, motherfucker, you retired lieutenant colonel. You don't know a black person when you see him? You get what I'm saying? Like, that motherfucker was amazed to see some good-looking black people.
Florida, man, what you gonna do?
Florida. So that was one little fucking
What
situation.
ethnicity are you?
And kept asking me, like he didn't believe, like I kept having to make up ethnicities to give him. I'm black. I'm African American. Motherfucker, I'm sub-Saharan.
I'm a ninja. I'm gonna stab you.
I'm of the the Negroids.
Negroids.
Motherfucker, god damn. You sure? Yeah, I'm sure, motherfucker. So, last story. I get into it with a police officer down there, Shane.
Why am I not surprised?
Fuck, Shane.
Q's gonna fuck with a cop.
This is New Year's Eve by 11:55. We got 5 minutes to the ball drop.
Okay.
So we want to go see the fireworks. To see the fireworks, your best vantage point to where they was gonna do the fireworks is off this bridge.
Okay.
So Clearwater Island is separated by like a little canal to the next island. You get what I'm saying? So
Sure.
that
yeah,
bridge
yeah,
that separate them, they were doing the fireworks right in that area.
Okay.
So
okay.
we was like, well, shit, we gonna park and just walk over to the bridge.
Right.
We walk over to the bridge. We get there. We looking at the clock. We like, oh, we got 5 minutes to go. Next thing you know, cop pulls up. We closing the bridge down. That's what he said to me initially. I did not hear him, honestly. Thank you, Mr. Producer Man. I did not hear him because you got other people setting off their own fireworks.
Right.
We ain't the only people on the bridge, so it's loud. And a lot of other shit going on. So I say, huh? What you say? He said, did I stutter? Oh, Shane. That lit a fire under my ass. So I started going off on him. Motherfucker, I didn't hear you. I ain't say the MF, but I ain't hear you, man. I got this and this going on. And I'm recording at the time. I got this on video because I'm recording because I'm getting ready for the other fireworks that's about to come, the main event.
Okay.
So I give my whole soliloquy to him, like why I didn't hear him. You know, and I got bass in my voice.
Right.
Like, I wish you would got that car, whoop your ass. That type of bass.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So I got my little nephew with me. He like, Uncle, you can't talk to the police officer like that. I'm like, you can talk to the police officer however the hell you want to talk to the police officer. You get what I'm saying? So he basically just let it go. You get what I'm saying? He like, are you happy? You get that on video? I was like, yeah, I got it on video. And he just drove off and left me alone.
Did you
and
feel
then went
better?
to the next people. I had to get off my chest. But the point is, he was an asshole, Shane.
Sure.
He brought the energy and I just brought it back. Is the point I'm trying to make. I just said, because I honestly didn't hear him. And he said, did I stutter? Asshole.
He could have been just trying to be funny.
No, he wouldn't be. He's just an asshole. Thank you.
You are quick to jump in a cop, though.
That was our whole trip.
That was the whole trip? Those 3 stories? Something tells me you yada-yada-yada over some of it.
Anything worth mentioning. Anything worth mentioning. I did get to see some family. Like I said, my nephew got to go with us. We picked him up on the way down. Had to drop him back off. So when we dropped him off, I got to see my grandma because I dropped him off at my grandma's house.
Okay.
Now I did. Surprisingly, me and another buddy that I grew up with happened to be down there at the time. Me and him did link up. Serendipitous. So that was pretty cool. So me and him hung out, a couple hours one night.
That's cool.
Went to the bar, had a couple drinks, watched the game, and just did some bullshit.
Sure.
So that was another good part about the whole trip. His first time in Clearwater, my first time in Clearwater, and we just happened to link at the same time.
Isn't it wild how that happens sometimes?
Yep. And I found him on Facebook because he said he just ate at Eddie V's on Clearwater Beach.
Eddie V's
for his wife's birthday.
Shout out Eddie V's. I've never been there, but shout him out anyways.
Steakhouse. Yep. Okay. Yep. I think it's Longhorn's upscale version of a steakhouse. Okay. Yeah.
Longhorn's more mature, grown-up brother.
Correct.
Speaking of steaks.
That's a good
we had a nice steak tonight. A nice segue. We did have a nice steak tonight.
Man, Shane, that damn dry age espresso rib, New York strip. Delicious.
Perfectly cooked.
Oh man. Shout out Connor's.
Connor's.
What? Connor's Steakhouse
in Huntsville, Alabama. Delicious. If you have an opportunity, for sure go by.
Oh, check them out, Shane. Man. Steak was beautiful.
Well, we had a steak for a reason tonight.
Oh, man. I wonder what that would be.
Q's birthday. Q the Messenger.
Yep.
Turning 64 today. It's not today either.
I feel like it, yeah. If not today, one day.
What are you going to be, 41?
41 tomorrow. 41 here in an hour and 13 minutes.
Happy birthday, Daddy.
Y'all being weird now.
Boy.
41 tomorrow, Shane.
41 tomorrow.
41.
Congratulations for making it this long.
Oh, man.
When you were a kid, did you ever think you'd be 41?
Shit, you can't even see past the next day as a kid.
Nah,
you don't think past the next day as a kid.
21 seems ancient.
It does.
So we did have something happen tonight at the steakhouse. Kevin the Boss Man Richardson and Q the Messenger both tried oysters. Raw oysters on the half shell. And
they were delicious.
It was good.
They were. They really didn't have a whole lot of flavor to them. I'm talking the natural oyster itself.
The oyster itself.
They were that fresh to where they really just taste like salt water.
Add a little hot sauce, add a little bit of cocktail. Delicious.
Yeah, they went down real easy.
Yeah.
That lemon came through probably more than anything.
Surprising.
A little bit of lemon went a long way.
Well,
on that oyster, they were good.
Glad I could expand your horizons a little bit. You'd had oysters before.
I have.
You've had seeing,
but the ones I had the first time around did not taste as fresh as those did.
Really? Okay.
Man, those were delicious. Those were good tonight.
Yeah, they got to be fresh.
I could eat.
They got to be fresh.
A half a dozen of those by myself if I had to.
Yeah.
I could.
Love oysters.
Yeah, they were. Steak was good.
What
The
a
oysters
meal.
was good. That
Delicious seafood
damn
platter.
wedge salad was good.
What
That
a wedge salad.
expensive ass seafood platter
It was expensive.
was good. That expensive. That was the most expensive thing we ordered tonight.
It
Was that damn
it was
seafood
the most
platter?
expensive item, but it was worth it.
It was. Good company.
You're never gonna be 95 years old thinking back on your life and thinking about how you save money by going to Applebee's on your
Golden
birthday.
Corral.
Golden Corral. Yeah. You know,
The
every now and
the
then,
Golden Bull. That's what we used to call Golden Corral back in the day.
The
The
Golden
Golden Bull.
Bull.
I don't know why we called it the Golden Bull, but that's just what we called it.
sometimes you just got to buy the shirt.
Just buy the
That's
fucking
all I'm
shirt.
saying. Buy the shirt.
Yeah.
Enjoy yourself. Worry about the bill when it came in.
Mm-hmm.
We ordered that seafood platter we ordered tonight didn't have a price on
That
the menu.
motherfucker said market beside
Said market beside
it.
it.
Whatever market is.
We didn't ask. We just ordered.
We ain't even ask.
Buy the shirt.
Buy the damn shirt.
Buy the
Shane.
shirt.
And I just want to shout out you two guys, Kevin and you, Shane, for just even covering the tab.
Oh man, it's your birthday. Bro.
I wasn't even expecting that.
Yeah,
you
of
know,
course.
so
It's your birthday.
I
man.
definitely appreciate you guys for doing that for me.
Yeah, appreciate you putting me on blast in front of my wife about that. But okay,
you
know,
and Kevin
I was-
covered the tab.
I was planning on hiding my part of it from her, but now
it's too late.
now it's just out there.
It's
She
too
knows.
late. It's out there.
Dang
It's
it.
out there.
It'll be a couple weeks.
It's
I got
out-
some time to make up a cover story.
It's out there, Jessica. Kevin can do some editing.
You ain't done a show in 3 weeks. You ain't making no
done a
money. Ain't making no toys out there.
Ain't
No,
making
my
no
wife does
toys.
not act like that. Not at
Nah,
all.
She don't. She don't.
My
She
wife
don't.
is super cool.
Yep. We
Man,
had a good
nothing's-
time, man.
Nothing's been going on in my life, man. What
I
about
did an
you?
event yesterday. I got one Thursday.
No kid.
Yep, I did a school yesterday. Did
No kidding.
very well because
Okay.
I've been doing this concession for their basketball games at Sparkman Middle School.
Sparkman Middle School.
Yeah, I did surprisingly well.
Okay.
Every time I
deal.
go out.
Yeah, good deal.
Yep. So
Certainly better than
I
that
got a couple-
concession
I got a
stand
couple-
popcorn that they always try
Oh,
to
most
pass off.
definitely.
That's the ugh.
most definitely, I got a couple more schools that want me out this month. You know, so I probably got about 4 more events on the books for this
Nice.
month. Yeah.
I got
Which-
nothing till March.
I'm thinking I was gonna get a break. I was like, oh, I'm gonna have January, but shit, no rest for the weary.
I've been resting. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I ain't done squat in 3 weeks except for play with my daughter and throw frisbees and a little bit of Christmas. You know, I could care less about the holidays really, but we had my wife's family came over for Christmas. Had probably 14 people, I guess, over at the house.
Y'all deep in the house.
Yeah, you know, do what we do.
Wow.
Nice to see family though.
Oh, it's always nice to see
Always
family.
good to see family.
Most definitely.
So we had a good time there, but I just been relaxing for the last couple of weeks.
That's
I go
good.
so hard for the last few months of the year that it's nice to take a little rest.
Oh, you deserve it, man.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, take a load off.
Like a Kit Kat, you deserve your break. That's
Nah, give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that.
Kit Kat
I
bar.
don't know who you was thinking about.
I think I was thinking about McDonald's. Have you had your break today? Remember that one? That was a McDonald's logo.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, well, I used to work there, so you know.
Yeah. You remember all the
Man,
slogans.
we've had a million conversations already tonight.
We have. I mean, we're getting this show started.
We really should have
at
recorded
10:30.
already.
You know, but we've been talking since 5:30. And we just now started the show. So we've been talking 5 hours. We've been talking shit.
Have we missed the best part, or is the best yet to come?
That's still
You know,
yet to be seen. Or
not
to
for
be
nothing.
known.
This is the first show we're recording in the new year.
Correct.
Do we need to wax philosophical about it?
Go ahead.
I don't really have anything lined up. Like I didn't have any,
Did you
ammo in the chamber, as it were.
did you create any goals or resolutions to accomplish this year?
No, I didn't.
Is
Never-
that something you normally don't do?
No, I don't normally do. No. What
You
about
don't
you?
normally set a goal. Say,
New
man,
Year's
I want
resolutions? No.
to lose 10 pounds. I want to
No.
whatever.
To me, if you're going to wait until the end of the year to do it, you're probably not serious about it anyways.
Are you waiting till the end of the year to do it?
Or
Or are
maybe
you
you're
trying
starting
to
out a
just
new
set
year on
yourself
it.
up
Yeah.
for success the next year?
I don't know.
Is it waiting, or I'm just trying to?
I don't know.
Mm,
One way or another, I've never done it.
mm,
I've never been a New Year's resolution kind of guy.
mm-hmm. I think
Nope.
I have.
Yeah?
It's nothing I write down. It's just something I mentally say
Something
to
you
myself.
think about?
Something I really do put thought into. Like, man, I want
One of my favorite authors used to
to
every
get in
year
shape.
would try to write a mission statement. You know, he would every year he would try to refine a mission statement. He was trying to get it down to, you know, what do I want my life to accomplish or whatever, you know.
For the year. Like, what do I want to accomplish for this year?
Just for his life, you know. It's like he would try to refine it every year about what kind of a person do I want to be, you know, and then how am I going to proceed in, you know, living to achieve that end or whatever it is. Mm-hmm. But with that in mind, what kind of resolutions have you made? Anything you want to share?
So my wife, she went around the room. She asked, you know, I think one that was just easy to kind of throw out there is I want to get down to 175 pounds.
Okay.
I'm at 200 now, so
25
I got a whole
pounds
year
this
to
year.
lose 25 pounds,
Okay,
which I
that's
think
doable.
is very achievable.
Now you put it on the air though, so we're gonna have to hold you accountable.
Yeah. That's why I'm throwing it out there. You know, so that's one. I want to finish up 2 books this year.
Okay.
That I already started. I started them. I haven't
Which
finished
2
them.
books? What are you reading?
No, like my own books.
Oh, writing a book.
Writing books.
Okay.
My own books. I got them started. You know, I just need to get them finished up.
Okay.
Take the time to do it. What else I want to do, Shay? Fuck. Like I said, I haven't wrote that down. It's just stuff I mentally just want to do. I want to continue my content creation. Continue to grow my following on YouTube and TikTok and stuff like that. Try to get a little bit more consistent with posting my videos and stuff. So
that's hard to do,
especially with a family, Shay.
Consistency, though. Consistency is everything.
Consistency is everything, especially when it comes to content. And I had an epiphany on consistency as well.
Okay.
I'm gonna save it to the end of the show.
Is that gonna be our words of wisdom?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking forward to
I
it.
had an epiphany, Shane. It took me 40 years to figure this shit out, y'all. So y'all better.
So we're gonna get 40 years.
40 years of some shit
magnified into the
down to what I came
distilled
up with.
into what it has to be.
What it has to be.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yep. Took me 40 years to figure this shit out.
What's your favorite part about the Christmas season?
Spending time with the family.
What's your least favorite part?
Spending money.
Interesting. Do you feel obligated to spend
No,
money?
not at all.
Then why do you do it? If it's your least favorite part, why do you do it?
Because I have it.
Because you can?
Because I can.
Not because it's expected?
No, not because it's expected. I think my wife, my kids, they'll be happy regardless whether I spent the money or not. You know your kids and your wife is spoiled when they have to think about what they want for Christmas. When you say, what you want?
First world problems.
First world problems. They got to say, if they say, when you ask them what you want,
Let me think.
let me think about it. So, them motherfuckers don't want for nothing, you know, so I don't have to do it. I don't have to do nothing.
I don't spend money at Christmas.
I'm just cheap as fuck, Shane. I just don't like spending money.
You know, I don't mind spending the money. I'm just not going to spend it on something that I consider stupid, like Christmas. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna go to the mall and look around and be like, well, I got to buy a present for so and so. Let me find something. Oh yeah, he'll probably like this little, you know, whatever. No,
This is the first year I celebrated Christmas probably in a couple years.
Really?
And I'm only doing it because of like Enzo and Ezra. Really.
I mean,
usually I never really celebrate Christmas.
we celebrate Christmas. We put a tree up, put lights on it, put candy on the tree, all
I'd
that
be
kind
like,
of
you
stuff.
can't put that
Presents
shit
under
up.
the tree. But if you're expecting me to buy you a Christmas present, you need to keep on waiting because I'm not doing
This
it.
is my first time doing it in at least 3 years, 3 or 4 years. My first time celebrating Christmas.
Yeah, I'm not. I
This
care less
past
about-
Christmas, I said
It's a made up holiday.
it is a made up holiday, but
a
it's still
made-up holiday.
the fun of it. You get what I'm saying?
Sure.
I want my kids to have the experience of the fun and the joy of Christmas.
And as long as you're
And
having
look forward
fun
to
with
it.
it and having a good time, that's fine. But if you're putting a bunch of money on your credit card and going into Hawk and, you know, there's a lot of stress around the holidays and it just seems dumb to me. Like, why would you put yourself through that? If you're not having a good time doing what you're doing, then don't do it. Don't do it.
Agreed, Shane.
And I'm not buying you some cheap T-shirt I bought at the mall just so I got something for you to open on Christmas. If you only care about me because I gave you a present on Christmas, then fuck you.
Yeah.
I don't care about you.
Kevin over there just playing with buttons. Yeah,
You're
I would
cut
say
off, Kevin.
that's my least favorite part of it, Shane.
Yeah.
If I had to, and I'm saying that I didn't have fun, but if you had to say a least favorite part,
Right,
the
sure.
spending the money part
yeah.
is probably my least favorite part. You know, not that I really didn't have a least favorite part about the whole thing.
That would be my least favorite part.
So
if I spend any money,
outside of the spending money, it's the going to actually find the items to spend the money on. If you want to go a little bit further, like fuck, I gotta go stand in this line to buy this whatever. You know,
I don't do that either, so I don't know.
So, but best part about it is just spending time with the family. We had fun.
Being able to relax.
Being able to relax a little bit, you know, laugh. And they had a good, seeing the joy on the kids' faces when they get to rip open the paper. You
That's
know,
what it's
they
about.
like that shit. It could be whatever in it. They just like to rip the paper open,
Just
you know,
the excitement
have
of it's a
it
present.
everywhere.
It's
Yeah,
new.
present, surprise, stuff like that, you know, so.
Yeah, that's the best part of it to me. If there's not kids around, then what's the point in even doing Christmas? You know, it'd be like watching.
If it was just me and the wife,
it'd be like watching a Disney movie by yourself. Why would you watch Winnie the Pooh? That's not Disney, but you know what I'm saying. Why would you watch Winnie the Pooh? But if you got a kid, it's fun. You know.
So you have no goal you want to set for 2026?
Oh, I didn't say that.
Nothing you just thought mentally like, man, this is what I want to accomplish this year.
I don't have a specific. I'm trying to grow what I'm already doing.
Okay, so that is the goal. Grow what
grow what I'm already doing. You know,
grow what you're already doing.
Knox Handmade Toys did well this past year, and we learned some lessons as we always do. You know, I think anytime you have a business, whether it's a big business or a tiny business like ours, you know, the idea is to become better with time. Whatever better means to you. Maybe better means more sales, you know, where you got more money coming in. Maybe better means just a more efficient way of using what you already have. Maybe better is a better work-life balance, you know, whatever an individual, you know, defines, whatever better is for you, then, you know, you should be making your life better. And in our case with the business, you know, we were better this year than we have been before. And, you know, next year, for my business, my goals are fairly simple. I want to expand my product line.
This year.
Going to expand my product line. I'm going to work on the efficiency of the places where I sell my toys. You know, as you know, we go and we set up at places and, you know, we offer our wares for the public to purchase. And it's up to them whether or not they want to buy it. Sometimes you do really well. Sometimes you do not so well, you know, but what we're looking for is the biggest bang for the buck. If I'm going to load up my van full of toys and drive to a specific location and set up and try and sell those toys, I want to sell as many as I possibly can in that one particular time so that I can come home and live my life. And the more efficient I can be, the better I am. So, you know, the efficiency of the bang for the buck. And then the third thing is this past year I got caught shorthanded with inventory. I didn't have enough toys to sell. I had to miss a few shows, had to spend some time really crunching, you know, to make toys rather than spending the time with my family that I would like to. And so, you know, the third goal this year is to have inventory at a consistent level so that I don't have to, I'm never in a situation where I'm going to lose money because I didn't have toys to sell.
Because you didn't have the damn toys.
Yeah.
Leave money on the table.
Don't leave money on the table.
You're not really losing it, but you're leaving it on the table.
Correct. Yeah. It's not money that was in my pocket.
Correct.
But,
you didn't lose it. It's just I left it.
But I left
that shit in Tennessee.
I
left $700 in Tennessee.
I don't want to leave $700 anywhere. I can't afford
anywhere.
to.
Yeah.
But and I guess maybe those are New Year's resolutions or whatever. To me, it's a normal evaluation of the business and, you know, trying to see what's going forward. And as far as personal life, I don't make New Year's resolutions personally. I try to do that on the regular basis. You know, we've talked about physical fitness. I woke up Christmas morning, weighed 189 pounds. My goal is to be between 170 and 180. I'm fine with the fluctuation. I'm not looking for perfection, but I don't want to be above 180, and I'm 9 pounds overweight.
You pushing 190?
Pushing 190. Not anymore. Nope. This morning I was 186. I'm
Big
down 3
back.
pounds. Down 3
Big
pounds.
back. Your back looking pretty big over there.
I'm trying to
Shay.
keep that white boy flat ass.
Your back
That's
looking
what
big.
I'm trying to keep. I want that white boy flat ass.
That black dude got you looking slim though. They do say that dark
Man,
color,
yeah,
but you big backing over there.
Got to lose a couple pounds, man.
Couple lbs.
I feel better when I don't weigh as much. I got more energy. I can get up and do things more. And not for nothing, I'm trying to chase a 2-year-old just like you are. So, it's a journey.
It is a journey.
Life's a journey, not a destination.
Yeah, they say enjoy the journey, not the destination.
Enjoy the journey.
Yeah.
Once you get there.
When you driving 11 hours, that's the only thing I can really think about. Fuck, enjoy the journey.
And when you get there.
Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey.
It's as beautiful as, that 3 minutes as you're pulling into the town that you're going to after 11 hours of driving with the kids or whatever it is. That's perfect. That's what it's all about. We talked about earlier in a private conversation today, we talked about the difference between the actual achieving of your goals and the striving for the goals. And it seems like the striving is that's the good part. The looking forward to getting, if you're driving 11 hours, the best part of it is looking forward to getting there. It seems like it sucks while you're driving, but the whole time you're looking forward to getting there. You have a goal in mind. And if you're not searching for something, striving for something, trying to, achieve something, what's the point? If you win every time you go out, what's the point of going out? You're going to win every time. If it's no struggle, life's a journey, not a destination.
I would like to win every time, though.
Of course. We all want to win every time.
But the losses do make the wins even better.
How do you know how good a win feels if you've never tasted a loss?
If you don't take the loss. Yeah, the losses make the wins that much better.
Makes them all that much sweeter.
Like, God damn, I got to win today.
Conversely,
As long as you win more than you lose.
the wins make the losses really shitty. Conversely. The first Shaneism of the year of 2026.
I would have said like contrastly. That motherfucker said conversely.
Well, got to come out with something.
Conversely.
I got a good steak in me tonight. What
That's
can
the
you
first
do?
Shaneism of the year?
Conversely.
Conversely? Write that one down. Conversely.
When I was a kid, and when I say a kid, I mean a teenager, old enough to drive and have a job. You know what I'm saying? Old enough to have my own friends and my own, starting to get my own identity. A friend of mine had a book called Life's Little Book of Big Questions, and it was a tiny little book. And each page was a different philosophical question, something designed to make you think. And one of the questions was, if you could choose your life, would you rather have a life full of highs and lows, unmitigated pleasure, and...
Hold up. That's highs and lows is one.
Highs and lows is one. In other words, your life is sometimes
the ebb and flow of life. Yeah.
The ebb and flow. Sometimes you're on the top of the world and sometimes you're in the gutter. Or would you choose a life of stability? You never reach the highest peaks, but you never have to face the lowest lows. Which life would you choose?
I'm going ebb and flow, highs and low.
Boss man, what do you say? Ebb and flow? I remember...
I'm going ebb and flow, Shay.
I'm 54 years old now, and I was probably 17 or 16 when I first pondered that question. And I chose ebb and flow then, and I choose it now.
You still choose ebb and flow now.
Give me all of it. I want all the flavors. I want the sweet. I want the salty. I want the bitter.
Different amongst genders. Like with women probably just want a steady life. I think women look for security and
maybe
just what's the word I'm looking for? Predictability.
But I want to taste it all.
That'd be a cool study to see.
I want to see this pain. I want to see the suffering. I want to see the king of the world. I want to see it all. I don't want to be, stability is for structures. I'm not a structure. I'm a human. And I've always believed that if you don't taste all the flavors, what's the point? And it's not always going to be good.
Baskin Robbins.
Sometimes you taste a flavor. I was going to say
black licorice.
Black licorice. If you don't like it, you don't like it.
But you don't know unless you don't know.
I dig it.
You see, you think that motherfucker a Twizzler or something. A black Twizzler. You be like, ooh, that looks good.
You ever ate Jelly Bellies?
You get the fart one.
There you go. There's a Jelly Belly.
The booger one?
Yeah, there's a Jelly Belly that's like They're
Toe jam.
You can't tell if it's going to be something good. Toe jam is
You don't
the same
know what
as
the
like
hell you gonna get.
sweet pear or something. You
Mhm.
don't know until
You don't know
tasted
until
it.
you get into it. Yep.
But I want to taste.
You want to taste.
I want to taste. I want to know. I gotta
You
know.
want to taste them all.
I want to taste them
Booty
all.
sweat.
Who knows? Booty sweat might be the
Booty
best
sweat.
one.
It might be the best.
It might be the best one. You don't know.
Could be unicorn booty sweat. Who knows?
Could be. What was that we said? The BBL smell.
Ooh, that BBL
The
win.
BBL win. The sit down
That sit
win.
down
That
win.
sit
You
down
want that
win.
sit down win.
But how do you know if you like sit down wind until you experience it? And I've always said I wanted to experience everything. I never wanted to take the safe route.
Oh, won't sit down wish. Oh man,
Have you ever smelled it? Or just heard it described?
I heard it described. Shane.
See?
I ain't never.
It sounds terrible, I admit.
I ain't never met no one with a BBL in person, or
That you know of.
that I know. That BB smell.
Maybe you just thought she had
That
gas.
was a funny episode. Or she had ass. Who knows?
Apparently both, right?
Apparently both.
That's too funny.
Yeah, I'm taking the high low ebb flow. Give me the
Yeah.
high low ebb.
I can handle the lows and I can handle the highs.
As long as I make it out with more highs than lows.
Maybe. But to me, it's the
It would be
experience.
nice to make out with more highs than lows.
It would be nice. I agree.
But life ain't fair. Like I had
and the
had that
experience is
conversation
what
with
it's
my
about.
nephew. Life ain't fair.
Life's not fair.
So really, if you get fair in life, you're doing pretty good.
What does fair mean?
What is fair?
What's
Like, okay, so the example we had, we went to breakfast one morning. And what happened? We got I got them ordering off the kids menu.
okay?
So they can get pancakes and bacon or pancakes and sausage. You pick. So they both chose pancakes and bacon. Right?
Of course.
With the pancakes and bacon, they come with a little slice of orange on the side. You know, like one little slice of orange.
Sure.
I get my meal, I got like 4 slices of oranges.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? I already done ate 2 of them.
That's the daddy
So
portion.
they both done ate their meals, and I give him one. I give him one of mine because he wanted more orange slices.
Okay.
And then he's like, can I have that other one? And then Leilani was like, well, I want that other one. And I'm like, well, nephew, you already had one from me. I'm finna give her one. And that's going to balance the scale.
Right.
It's fair.
That's fair.
Life's not fair, though. So when you do get fair, take advantage of it or accept it as a win because life is not fair. I could have been an asshole and been like, this my daughter, you just my nephew. I'm finna give her the rest of the orange. You ain't getting
nothing.
shit. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But no, we going to keep it fair across the board. So that's just a simple example.
That's a good lesson to learn, though. And
yeah.
I like that. I like the way you put that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when things just turn out equal for you,
You're doing pretty good.
enjoy the moment.
Enjoy the moment if it turns out equal.
You know, we were sitting at for those of you not from Huntsville, we were at a pretty nice steakhouse. Connor's is, what would you say? Out of 5 stars, how many would you say?
I give it a 4, Shane.
Would you give it a 4?
I definitely give it a 4.
So a 4-star restaurant.
What would you give it?
Out of 5?
Out of 5.
3.5, maybe 3.75.
3.5,
It's very good.
3.75.
I don't want to seem disparaging.
I'll give it. Yeah,
Shout
it's
out
very
Connors.
good.
I love Connors. We go there, you know, whenever if you want to have a good time with a good meal and a consistent experience that you know what, you know, there you go. There's no ebb and flow at Connors. It's always
you're
good.
You're going to get what you're going to get.
Consistently
It's
good.
consistently good.
It's consistently good. And so if you need a consistently good steak, it's a good place to take a business for a business dinner. It's a good place for any kind of dinner.
Okay.
But we sat at Connors tonight with a veritable feast in front of us. I mean, we've got a seafood platter that we paid.
Shit.
Look,
Market-
3 numbers.
market value.
Market value.
Shit,
we paid market value. That's what we paid.
If the shit say market, you just
In
be ready to spend some money.
In Alabama in January, we paid market value
paid
for a
market
seafood
value.
plate.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what we did. It was a platter. That's what it was. But we sit there with the seafood platter around us and our steaks on the way, and we just finished our wedge salad. I mean, it was a gorgeous meal.
Yeah, it was.
But we did take time to recognize the fact that we were living in relative opulence. Opulence. Comparatively
Second
speaking,
Shaneism. I'm going to start keeping track of it. That's the second one for you, Shane.
it's good to be king.
Yeah.
And for all those of you that talk smack about America,
Uh-huh.
there's been very few other moments in history that regular folks like us could enjoy a feast like we did tonight. Only in America.
Hey, neither one of us got jobs.
Neither one of us got jobs.
Mm.
None of the three of us have jobs.
Neither
When you
one
think
of
about
us
it,
got
not really.
jobs. Not corporate jobs.
Not-
We all work. We put
But-
our hours in.
We do put our hours in, but
Yeah.
that's a good point.
Neither
in
one
the
of us
fact
got
that
corporate jobs.
We've been sometimes critical of some of the policies of our country.
Mm-hmm.
Rightfully so. That's one of the beauties of living in a free country is that we can criticize our own government and we can call it out when it does something wrong. Do we need to talk about Venezuela? We need to talk about Venezuela.
Do we need to talk about
We
it, Shay?
do need to talk about Venezuela. But
We gonna talk
but
politics, Shay.
my country, may she ever be right.
Uh-huh.
But right or wrong, my country.
Right.
And
But I guess when you do call it out, though, I think a lot of people will criticize you as not being patriotic.
to me, that's the very most patriotic thing you can do.
You get what I'm saying? But a lot of people will look at that
A lot of
like,
people
oh,
do.
you not a patriot?
Because I
Well,
won't blindly
you-
accept
you-
everything.
Yeah, you calling out you talking about your country like that? Oh, you must be a commie.
True patriotism calls out wrongdoing. You know, we've talked about friendship in that kind of way. If you're really my friend and you see me doing something that is going to be harmful to me and you don't call me out on it, you're not my friend. If you're really my friend, you're going to tell me, hey, dude, you're fucking up doing that. If I choose to still do it and you choose to still be my friend, okay, well, then that's cool. But you have an obligation, not a right. You have an obligation as my friend to say, hey, you're fucking up. You got no business doing X, Y, or Z. You're drinking way too much. You don't need to be taking pills. Whatever it is that you're doing that's going to be harmful to you.
Detrimental.
Your friends have an obligation to call you out on it. And if we can't call out our own country for the things that our country does that we don't think are right, how strong is our country? How strong of a friendship is it if I couldn't say, hey, Q, you don't need to be smoking that crystal meth, man. That meth, you know, you see them boys in the trailer parks, right? But if I can't call you out on that, then I must not be a very strong friend of yours. And if you're a true, strong patriot, you should be able to call out the negative things that your country does.
Correct.
And I don't think we ought to be going to other countries and kidnapping heads of state.
It's some gangster shit, Shay.
It is gangster.
It's a gangster
It is
shit.
gangster, but is that what we want? Is that what we want?
That's some crazy shit.
It's a slippery slope.
I think one of my biggest gripes with it is how they tried to, a couple months ago, they were selling it as, oh, we trying to stop the drugs.
For sure.
It had nothing to do with the fucking drugs. And I mean, my wife had a conversation. I don't know if I mentioned on the podcast. I said, honey, I bet it's for their resources, the natural resources. We all know Venezuela has like one of the largest oil reserves in the world.
That's a fact.
Fact. We all know that China's been pouring a lot of money into Venezuela
Fact.
to be able to extract those natural resources.
And there's a power vacuum in Venezuela ever since Hugo Chavez is gone.
yes. So I was like, this shit got nothing to do with drugs. Nothing. That's how they gonna sell it at first. Then next thing you know, we kidnapping oil tankers.
And we've been given a lot of dramatic images of us blowing up, you know, supposedly drug boats.
Fisherman boats.
I don't know if they're, I hadn't seen anything look like a fisherman boat to me. They did look like they were, you know, who knows? Who knows? But I agree with your assessment that it doesn't have anything to do with drugs. That's the package that's been sold to us.
That's the package that they tried to sell to
How
us.
much is gas a gallon right now? Do you know?
$2.50, maybe.
I saw 238
Sitting
on
on
my way
about
here
$2.50.
tonight.
You can
Somewhere.
see some 230s here
250
and there.
is probably
Yeah,
an average.
250 to 230.
That's probably an
yeah.
average. 250, somewhere in there. And it seemed like it's coming down over the last few weeks. Is that what we're doing over there?
What?
Are we bombing? Did we take their leader? We kidnapped the president of Venezuela. I mean,
So Trump
and his wife.
and we took the
And
wife.
his
We
wife.
took the wife.
We
with-
took the president
We took the
and the
president
wife.
and the wife. So Trump did I saw a little press conference after it happened. He basically talked about how we got what's his damn name? I can't think of the Venezuela president. Whatever. Maduro. Yeah, he's on his way to New York, whatever. Then as soon as he said we got him, we got him in custody, he went on to talk about how we're gonna run the country. We're gonna bring in our heads of states to run the country indefinitely, basically.
And isn't it ironic
then we're
that
gonna
they're
start,
the third?
We're gonna update their infrastructure to start pumping.
And isn't it ironic that they're the third largest oil reserve in the world that we know of? Isn't it ironic? Look, if you can't call out your own country for what it does that's not right, then what kind of patriot are you really? And I'm no statesman. I'm no politician. I'm no expert in international affairs. But I think when we go into another country and we take the head of state and the head of state's wife into custody.
In the middle of the night. Like a thief in the night.
Like a thief in the night. I don't think that's what we need to be doing.
Like a thief in the night.
President Trump.
That's some gangster shit.
That's some gangster shit. But so is a drive-by. And that ain't the kind of country we want to be.
Here's the thing.
Do we want to be a gangster country?
Here's the thing, Shane. A robber gonna run away. A con man gonna walk away, Shane. What are we? Are we the robber or are we the con man? We doing this shit in the open.
I don't know. Is fighting drugs worth any? Does fighting the quote unquote drug war?
It has nothing to do with the drug war, though.
Let's pretend for a moment that it does. All right? Let's just pretend for a moment that this does have to do with drugs.
Let's play pretend.
Is fighting this war on drugs worth compromising the values of our country?
But here's the thing, though, Shay. We've been doing this. We just never done it so blatant.
Oh, I don't know about that. Panama was pretty blatant.
We've been doing this shit.
That's true, though.
This is our playbook.
Forced regime change is our playbook.
Trump just don't have no decorum for the shit. He put it out there. This is how we rolling.
Interesting point.
Yeah.
Interesting point.
Yeah, this ain't nothing new.
We have been doing this ever since.
We've been doing
it. Vietnam?
For hundreds of years.
Would you say hundreds of years? I don't know if I'd say hundreds of years.
At least every bit of a century since
I'd
we've
say
been.
100 years. Yeah, for about 100 years.
For about 100 years.
Probably 100 years.
We've been doing this.
Maybe a little bit less. Vietnam, I think, was the first really blatant example of the United States just flexing its bully muscle. In my opinion. Now, I don't know much about the history before Vietnam. You know, when you talk about World War I and World War II, okay, somebody had to stand up to Hitler. That motherfucker was crazy. You talking about crazy. Like, we're crazy, but that motherfucker was crazy, right? You know, that's like Pol Pot or, you know, so I think the world coming together, I think that was a different thing. Korea, I don't know much about that conflict. Apparently it wasn't a war.
What, 50 to 53? Lasted a couple years.
And then,
I don't think nobody really died during Korea. No American.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I don't think many died.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I'm a little rusty on my history with it.
In Vietnam, I mean, we were there.
Vietnam, a lot of Americans died. We killed a lot of damn Vietnamese.
We killed a lot of
them motherfuckers
for no reason other than we got our.
We had an interest, and I think it was pride. I think it came down to just pride.
It's exactly right.
As opposed to saying that we're gonna take this little L, pull out, go about our business. We tried to see it through.
Or maybe we mind our own business from the very beginning.
Just mind. That's what I thought. That's another thing Trump sold us, that we was gonna be America first. He's gonna be the president of peace.
Right.
We was gonna make America great again, whatever the hell that means, and we can go sing Kumbaya. You know, whatever. I haven't seen none of it.
I think
he sold us a bag of goods. Bag of no goods.
I don't know. This thing in Venezuela it's got me shook. I don't think it's the right thing to do.
Well, I think most people feel the way you feel, Shane.
I don't think it's the right thing to do.
But I think big picture, I think this is probably a big picture move for us.
Sure.
We definitely can't have China running Venezuela.
That's a good point.
We definitely don't want that.
So maybe it was, here's the other side, okay? And
I've given my initial reaction.
My initial reaction is that we don't need to be kidnapping heads of state and bringing them back to America. You know, there's a way to do that. That's my initial reaction.
That's
All right?
crazy.
I don't know if I agree with blowing up "quote unquote" drug boats in the middle of the ocean. I don't. But there also is a big picture. So,
but then he passed a bill that if you trafficking in fentanyl, you automatically consider terrorists. Because that's a weapon of mass destruction. So that give you the A-OK to just blow a motherfucker out the water without even seeing the evidence of the fentanyl on the boat.
Slippery slope. Very slippery slope.
We could just say that's a terrorist.
Sure. Same thing with the war on drugs.
Blow that motherfucker.
For years, this country has been using the war on drugs as an excuse to do whatever we wanted to do. From, we've talked about MK Ultra to some of the CIA operations. And the CIA, while they're talking about war on drugs, is providing the drugs to fund their terrorist,
So should it be due process to whoever we just deem terrorists because of XYZ? You got.
When you start throwing around labels, is when things get muddy. Label somebody, now fentanyl is now considered a weapon of mass destruction. Okay, so now we've put a label on this, and that allows you to take measures that otherwise we would find unacceptable because you called it instead of saying we blew up drug boats, now we say we blew up boats full of weapons of mass destruction.
Boy Bush said they had weapons of mass destruction.
Oh, well, he just lied, though.
We never.
That was just a lie.
Did we ever find them?
Just a straight
At least
lie.
they could have invented something and just said that this is what they could have.
We just lied.
They could have staged a warehouse with nukes in it or something.
Yeah.
They don't even care.
But, all right, now let's look at the other side of the coin. Because you brought up an interesting point, and that's the big picture.
Big picture.
All right. So let's give an example. You live in a neighborhood, in a subdivision. I don't know if you call your area a subdivision. It's a neighborhood, for sure. I live in a neighborhood. It's definitely a subdivision where I live. So let's say that in my neighborhood, all of a sudden we started having houses broken into. Okay? And there was 3 houses broken into, and they stole some stuff. Man, that's fucked up, right? You're talking to your neighbors about it. Next thing you know, you're talking to another neighbor a couple nights later. His house is broken into, and they killed his dog. Damn. Now you killed somebody's dog. Next thing you know, a few nights later, you're talking to a neighbor, and his house was broken into, and not only they killed his dog, but they went in his daughter's bedroom. Stood over her bed or whatever while she's, whatever. There's an escalation. At what point in time do you as the homeowner go on offensive? At what point in time are you out in the front yard with your AR waiting, and when somebody comes in the yard, pop, pop? Because at some point that's justified, right? So if that's okay on a small scale, maybe on a big scale there's things that we don't know about.
America's playing 4D chess.
But it does seem like a grab for their oil, doesn't it?
Oh, we definitely gonna get the oil.
We definitely gonna get the oil.
We're definitely gonna get the oil.
Is there more to this than
and
just
not allow China to have it?
And not allow. And I think that if there is a big picture, I think it's that we got to get out in front of China.
Yeah, I think that's probably the biggest picture.
And if that's okay, so now here's the question: if the game is beating China to the reserves in Venezuela, which it seems maybe that's the case. Let's say that is the game. Are we justified in doing what we've done? In other words, do the end justify the means?
So the end justify the means.
Take it back down to small scale. Been a lot of break-ins. And they broke into your next-door neighbor's house and went in your daughter's room and stood over her bed. The next night, you're in the bushes all night long with your AR waiting. And you see somebody come into your yard. They ain't coming to your house. They ain't even walked up to the window. But they're in the yard looking suspicious. And you pop them. Are you justified for that? Is that okay? Big picture.
I would say not.
I would probably say not too, but I would also say I understand why they pulled the trigger. What would you do to protect your daughter? I don't need to ask you that question. I know you.
Right.
What would I do to protect my daughter? You don't need to ask me that question. You know. Would I go on the offensive? Damn straight. If I felt like that's what I needed to do to protect my family, damn straight I'd go on the offensive. Tomorrow we find out there's a roving gang of, now I'm making up some bullshit, but there's a gang in Huntsville that's coming around and is targeting people with bullshit podcasts, and they're coming to our house and they're going to kill us all. Are me and you going to get together and do something about it?
Goddamn right.
Goddamn right we're going to do something about it. So is that what President Trump was doing in Venezuela?
Free speech and Second Amendment, motherfucker.
Free speaking and Second Amendment, that's right. And if I'm unable to speak, I got something to speak for me. Sam Colt can tell me all. He'll tell you all you need to know.
Right.
And so it's real easy to stand up and say, I don't like what they did in Venezuela.
It is.
I don't think it's a good thing. And I believe that. I feel that. Me personally, Shane the Brain, Shane Knox feels that way.
Mm-hmm.
Not just a fictional character. But I also believe that if you target me and mine, all bets are off. If I get in a fight with you, I'm not going to fight like a gentleman. I'm going to kick you in the nuts. I'm going to gouge your eyes out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to rip your nose off your face if I can. I'll stick my thumb in your ear. I don't care what it is I have to do. If you and I are in a fight now, I'm going to do... There's no such thing as a fair fight.
Not at all.
Are we in a fight with China? Probably more than we realize.
I think so.
I think so too.
Yeah.
And I think that Trump recognizes that more than anybody else has. And I don't know if what we're doing in Venezuela is something I can get behind. But does there come a point in time when we say, I got to trust somebody that might know something I don't know? And is Trump the one we're willing to trust? But who would you have trusted Biden with that decision? You know what I'm saying?
So if so you saying if say Kamala won the election, you don't think we'll be here? I think we'll still end up at the same.
What do you mean by what do you mean
like
by
where
here?
we at right now? Like invading Venezuela?
Do I think Kamala would have invaded Venezuela? No.
You don't think so?
No, no, I don't. But I don't think that's...
I don't know.
I don't say that as a good thing. Because the reason why I don't believe Kamala would have invaded Venezuela is twofold. First of all, I don't think she's sophisticated to understand enough about international...
You said Trump is?
More so than Kamala, for sure.
No, Shay.
You think Kamala is more sophisticated in international affairs than Trump?
Most definitely.
Based on what? She's barely been outside the country. Trump's been doing business on an international scale
Kamala,
for 30 years.
I don't even think she's from this country. You say Trump's been doing business. You said like Trump's a good businessman.
Trump's an excellent businessman. What are you talking about?
Yeah, okay.
What evidence do you have that says he's not a good businessman?
If I had billions of dollars to start out with, I'd be a good businessman too, Shay.
We started out with a $1 million loan from his father.
In the 60s. $1 million in the 60s is fucking probably worth what? A couple $100 million today?
A fraction of what his empire is worth today. If you want to talk about him as a businessman, you can talk about a lot of different things, but as a businessman, he's extremely successful. Of course.
I'm saying
he's a brilliant businessman.
He can afford people around him to make him successful.
True that.
Not that he's the successful one. Just like let's say
he's successful by surrounding himself with those people. By surrounding myself with people
I know that's smarter than me.
Same reason why Steve Jobs was
I would
successful.
do too. I'm not saying that. Yeah.
Same reason Steve Jobs was successful. He wasn't the one that wrote the code. He surrounded himself with the people. He told them, this is my vision. This is what I want you to make happen. And then the people that are surrounded him with himself did the grunt work and made it happen. Every successful, dare I say brilliant. I mean, Einstein was the same way. Einstein came up with the ideas and he had people around him, mostly graduate students,
doing the math.
Did the math and the actual
doing
work.
The math,
and,
right.
Doing the grunt work and that, a visionary leader is not the one with his hands greasy. The visionary leader is the one that is providing vision for the people that do have their hands greasy. All I'm saying,
Shay, give credit to all the people that made Trump successful, Shay.
For sure.
You talking like
absolutely.
it's just Trump doing
100%.
it. Trump ain't just doing it.
Listen.
If I had Trump's means, the beginnings, who knows where I would be.
And he started out from a position that, there's no doubt he started out from a position of advantage. But, to say that he's not a successful businessman, And to say that, I don't know. I'm no Kamala fan. I think I could beat Kamala in a debate. Give me a week to prep. I think I could go on a national stage and beat Kamala in a debate. Not on international affairs, probably no. She definitely knows more
the
about
vice president. I mean, that speaks a lot.
And tell me one thing
No,
she
any
accomplished.
motherfucker just become. I never did my research on her.
Look, dude, I'm gonna call this out. She was a DEI hire,
and
she was a DEI hire.
Don't get me wrong, people. I'm not a Kamala fan.
Correct.
Don't get me wrong. I'm just throwing it out there.
Correct.
She was the fucking vice president of the United States of America.
She was a DEI hire.
How many people could say they was the vice president of the United? You think she was DEI hire?
I know she was president. Joe Biden said specifically, my vice presidential candidate pick will be a black woman. Specifically, he discriminated against everybody except for a black woman as
so
his
how many black women in America
vice
did
president
she
candidate? So of all the
black women in America, she did win though.
Of all the left leaning,
so she the top echelon of black women.
I would not say that. I would not say that at all. She's the top echelon of all the left leaning, moldable, willing to follow along with what Joe Biden said to
go
do.
along, get along.
She was the top among that list, of course. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't he tap Condoleezza Rice? Well, first of all, because she's too smart to be willing to do it. But there's plenty of.
So she was the DEI hire.
She was a DEI hire. Most definitely.
I think if you make that argument, you can make the same thing about JD Vance. Then
go ahead. I'm listening.
No, I'm just the same argument. If
what's the argument? That he's a DEI hire?
That he was a DEI hire.
He's
Trump said I'm finna pick some white male,
but he didn't say that
with XYZ.
But he
don't.
Didn't say
you don't
that.
Gotta say it.
But Biden did say that.
I didn't hear Biden say it.
Mr. Producer.
You argue that Kamala was a DEI hire,
but we can find the evidence of where Biden said specifically that he was only going to consider.
JD Vance was a Nepo hire then.
It's very possible.
Put in place by
It's very possible.
Damn, what's his name?
And it's possible that he was only hired because he was a white man, but it wasn't specifically said.
White man.
And Joe Biden
groomed
specifically
by
said.
I can't think of the guy that mega rich guy that grooms all those people.
And
like
you
that.
have a very good point there. I can't remember that guy's name, but I know
you know
who
I'm talking about. Yeah, you
and
can say that.
Most definitely contributed.
Like, where the fuck this guy come from? I never heard the name JD Vance in my life.
But Joe Biden specifically
until Trump ran
that
this
he was
second term.
only going to consider a black female as his president. That by definition makes her. I'm
pretty sure Trump specifically
hire.
said I'm only going to consider a white man for my vice president.
Find where he said that.
I'm pretty sure he had that thought in his head, Shay.
Okay, but being pretty sure that he had that thought and him saying it specifically on video is two very different things. Your belief that you
I'm pretty sure he said.
Okay, but you believe that he
my
said
vice president is going to be a white guy.
You believe that he thought that. Joe Biden specifically said that. That's two very different things.
It is.
It's two very different things. Now,
we're in agreement.
I'm also
we're in agreement. Hey, I'm not arguing with you.
Let's argue, man. Fuck that. Let's argue.
I'm not arguing with you.
Just like you said, you're no Kamala fan.
I'm not.
I'm not a fan
I wasn't a
of
Kamala fan.
Trump specifically either. But if I got to choose the two, I'm taking Trump over Kamala.
You got to choose one of them ass cheeks.
Every single day. Every 365 days of the year. In the middle of the morning, you wake my ass up, Trump or Kamala, Trump.
Say butthole.
Every single time. Every time.
Different ass cheeks.
Maybe.
It was a fucked up pick.
Trump didn't put didn't put tens of thousands of people in jail for possession of marijuana. Trump didn't do that, and Kamala did do that. Hang on.
Equality, inclusion are literally, and that's not kidding, the core strengths of America. That's why I'm proud to have the most diverse administration in history that taps into the full talents of our country and starts at the top with the vice president.
See, I agree with everything you said right there, so that's not, But he specifically said when choosing
administration. He didn't say I'm specifically targeted. I'm looking for a black woman.
But he did say
to be in this position.
But he did say that when he was.
Racist. To me, the values of diversity, equality, inclusion are literally, and that's not kidding.
Yeah, this is when he was running the second time.
Talents of our country and starts at the top with the vice president. On Memorial Day, I proudly stood with a black man, the highest order The first black secretary.
Did I ever tell y'all about that time I got there?
Black chairman of the George Jesus staff. Black women heads of the military unit. We're overseeing the most diverse, strongest fighting force in the history of the world.
Did I ever tell y'all about that time I got to see Joe Biden speak in person?
No.
This when I was still in the military.
I heard he was a competitive speaker.
Man, yeah, it was,
very compelling.
I was in the military, and good story. I was in the military. This was probably 2008. I'll say 2008, summertime. He came to the Air Force base I was stationed at on Air Force One. He gave his speech in a hangar, in an aircraft hangar on the flight line, about 2 hangars down from my actual building that I worked at. So doing this speech, we all had to form up. We all had to make sure we was, our uniforms was tight, boots shiny, formation. Fucking, as we walking down to the speech, my first shirt. Your first shirt pretty much is like your last line of defense if you get in trouble. Like, he keeps shits in order. He's your last line of defense before it goes to like a officer.
The first, last, and only line of defense,
like a commander.
Against the worst of the universe, sir.
On this day, my first shirt had the shits. Kid you not, Shane. We got to go see Joe Biden, and his responsibility as the first shirt was to be the color guard. To hold the colors of our flight, of our squadron, the flag. I had to take his position because he had the shits. So he comes up to me sweating like a motherfucker. Airman Dart, I got the shits. Can you present the colors for me? So I'm like, sure, shirt, whatever. So whatever. I get to hold the colors as Joe Biden giving his speech while we in formation. So I'm up front. You get what I'm saying?
So you're probably on video somewhere.
Probably is. This 2008. This was
2008.
Obama's first term, I think.
What was Biden then? A senator?
No, he was fucking he was the vice president. He was the VP. He came in on Air Force One.
2008. Yeah, that was.
He came in on Air Force One. I remember the plane.
Yeah, that was
because they shut the flight line down. I worked the flight line.
I was thinking before that, but you're right. Yeah, that was.
And so after Biden gives his speech, I can't remember shit he said, whatever. After Biden gave his speech, he leaves. We get out of formation. The shirt comes up to me and present me with a coin, a first shirt coin,
nice.
One of his signature coins.
Cool
for doing that for him.
You still got the coin?
I still got the coin.
Very cool.
Yep, I still got the coin. Yep. That's my story about seeing Joe Biden in my first shirt having the shits. My first shirt.
I got a coin. It's an actual coin. And on one side of it, it says, heads I get tail. And on the other side, it says, tails I get ass.
I was going to say, tails I get heads.
So you flip the coin either way, Yeah. I can't remember why I bought it. I think it was my friend now. What time is it, man?
I don't know. We done with our soapbox on Trump and Venezuela.
We need to argue about it more, but it doesn't need to be tonight. No, we don't need to argue about the Trump and Venezuela. I think, that's one. You can look at it from different ways. I don't know. I don't know what the right way is.
I got my opinions on this shit.
I got my opinions, too. I think, generally speaking, I don't like us going into another country and snatching another head of state and his wife.
We talked about the whole turning thing. We're at the end of our 4th turning. So something big has to happen for significant change to happen. Whatever that big thing is, haven't happened yet. That big thing could be a war, Revolution War, Civil War, whatever, World War III. Whatever that big thing that's going to bring significant change.
Got any predictions? Got any predictions?
We'll talk about it later.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, it's a new year.
We go into a whole new fucking conversation.
We've been going for a while, too.
We have. I ain't even looked at the clock, Shane. Well, at least
I see it.
I think we've been going at least an hour 15.
How long we've been going on air, but
I think at least an hour 15
tonight.
At least an hour 15.
As you pointed out, we've been debating the world's issues since early this afternoon.
Since 5:30.
Since 5:30.
Then here it is.
As we always
11:45.
Well, listen, man, it's a new year.
New year, Shane.
A new regeneration.
Yep.
Oh, you know what I did over the last 2 days? Speaking of New Year, New Regeneration.
Go ahead, brother.
I planted 2 new trees.
Really?
Planted 2
Where you
red
plant 'em
maples
at?
in my backyard.
Okay.
Planted 2 new red maples in my backyard. And had
How much you give for 'em? Trees ain't cheap, Shane.
Brother, I got a redneck neighbor.
Okay. You got a redneck neighbor.
There's nothing like shout out Alan.
Man, shout out a redneck friend.
Shout out to having a redneck
man,
friend.
God,
This is the kind of guy that if he sees a tree in the yard growing up like a tiny little baby, coming up or whatever, he'll put that some bitch in a 5-gallon bucket and let it grow.
Put them in a bucket.
And he gave me 2, they're about 5 foot tall, red maples that he's been raising in a couple of kitty litter boxes in his backyard. He told me in the springtime he's going to give it to me, but there's no sense in taking them in the spring because you want to plant them in the fall. So my daughter and I, Madeline and I, my younger daughter, we planted 2 red maples. Actually, we planted one of them yesterday and one of them today. But as she grows and those maples grow,
she can grow with the maples.
She can grow with the maples and remember. And I took some pictures and, whatever, and talked about it at bedtime last night. Remember we planted those trees and, growth, rejuvenation, renewal. And I think that's the thing I think about most when it comes to New Year. And I'm going to let you get to words of wisdom. But
I got something on that too, Shane. One thing leads to another. Like, why is the New Year in wintertime when everything's dead?
It's a rebirth.
Ain't nothing rebirth. The rebirth is in spring.
Maybe, but the seeds start to germinate in the wintertime.
No, they don't. Who germinates seeds in wintertime?
The seeds themselves
seed
are
ain't germinating in
They
no
fall to
wintertime.
the ground. The leaves fall. They cover up the seeds that have fallen. That creates fertilizer.
Okay, they can start the germination process, but
Sure.
they're
not coming out of the ground.
They're not coming out of the ground.
They're not coming out of the ground till spring.
Yeah, springtime is the new, when everything's new.
That's the evidence of the growth.
I think they got the calendar. When did the calendar get fucked up? Like, let's say, okay, October means 8.
Okay.
We got it as 10.
I don't know enough about the etymology of the word October to know.
Well, we know Oct is 8. I think we all can agree on that.
Was that the only thing it means? I don't know.
Whether you would opt to mean anything else.
I don't know a whole lot about how we named the months and how we came to say that January is the first month of the year, and I don't know very much about that, so I can't speak in an educated manner. But I do know that a lot of it had to do with Greek mythology. A lot of the months
we added extra shit to the calendar.
Okay.
We can know December Deca is 10, but it's 12. I don't know, Shane. We can go on a wild goose chase.
The current cycle is based on the cycles of the moon and the Earth rotating around.
Is a day 24 hours?
24 point something.
Miss Producer Man done type something over there. I'm just throwing shit out there for conversation.
Apparently, the initial Roman calendar only had 10 months, according to what Mr. Producer's pulling up. I don't know much about it.
Makes sense to me.
I know it's based on the rotation of the moon around the Earth and the Earth around the sun.
Okay, I'm gonna leave with this, Shane. We got to close this out because
we do have to close this
out.
It's
getting late. But I'm gonna say we've been fooled and tricked to think a day is 24 hours. A day is 12 hours. A night is 12 hours. They trick you. Oh, you got 24 hours a day. Just come give us 8. Motherfucker, I got 12 hours in a day. I don't got 24 hours in a day. I got 12 hours in a day and I got 12 at night. And at night, I'm fit to spend 8 of them sleeping, hopefully. Then I'm fit to give you my 8 production hours and just leave me with fucking 4. And that 4, I'm getting ready for the next day before I go to bed. But that's another soapbox topic.
I know a little bit about that, though.
All I'm saying is you don't have 24 hours in a day. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, Shay. So
how you gonna throw that shit out?
I'm just throwing some shit. It's really
11:48 at nighttime, and you gonna throw that bullshit out?
I'm gonna throw my bullshit out there.
That's akin to you saying the Earth is flat.
No, Shane.
It's 24 hours.
No, it's not.
In a
Shane.
24-hour
It's
period.
not 24 hours in a day. How the sun is not up 24 hours.
The sun ain't up 12 hours neither.
Yeah, shit.
12 hours all the time.
Let's do the math on it.
365 days a
The
year.
sun
you tell me
comes
the
up at
sun's out for 12
5:30 and it's
hours.
going down about
It
5
don't always
o'clock.
come up at 5:30.
It damn
And,
near
and
does.
it don't go down at 5:30 every day either.
Yeah, it does.
And
Here in where we at now.
That's bullshit. Here in the 2 months, 3 months, the sun's going to be going down at 7.
Correct. And it's going to be coming up at 6, 7.
So what about them other 12 hours? Just because it's dark, you can't do anything? Oh, it's dark. I got to.
Shane,
What are you following Allah?
You get sleepy when it gets dark. I'm not producing.
Dude, I don't get sleepy when it gets dark. I don't get sleepy
I'm
when
trying
it
to
gets
clap
dark.
some cheeks and go to bed, Shane,
I do some
when
of
it
my
gets
best
dark.
work
That's
at
about
nighttime.
it. Exactly. Me too.
I do some of my best work at nighttime.
And me too.
Okay.
And take my ass to sleep.
So soundly, I say this through a half full bottle of Buffalo Trace.
Mm-hmm.
My very good friend Q, you full of shit.
Don't fall for it, Shane.
Speaking of that,
It's not 12 hours in a day.
It's
not 24 hours in a day. It's not 24 hours in a day. That's my opinion.
You're entitled
That's
to your opinion.
my anecdotal evidence.
If you say
I done
so.
been on this earth 41 years, Shane.
If you say so.
Here in 10 minutes, it's been 41 years.
If you say so.
And I haven't seen a 24-hour day in all those days.
If you say so.
In all those years. If I say so. That's
so
my
what
opinion.
if you
That's
go
my
to
anecdotal
Alaska?
opinion.
The day lasts for months.
I've never been to Alaska, though.
But the day up there lasts for the
So
sunlight up there lasts for months.
They have a 24-hour day there. We don't have a 24-hour day here in North Alabama. It's not 24 hours a day.
I guess it depends on how you define a day.
I guess there
But
you
if
go.
you feel like that your day ends when the sun goes down,
So how you define night then? Is night part of day, or are they two separate things? Let's make that argument. You say how I define day. How do you define night? Or night and day two different things?
no. Time. There's just time. Sometimes it's dark, and
So
sometimes it's
night
light.
and day ain't two different things.
No, it's not two different things. There's just time. There's no
Night and day two different things.
time is a way of measuring.
It's night right now. It's not day. It's not day. You won't say it's day outside. It's day outside.
What does it matter?
It's night outside
Why?
right now.
What's the difference?
What you mean? Because it's night.
So-
and it's
so
day
what?
because they're two different things.
So what?
To answer your question, you asked me how I
How
define
is
day.
it two
I said,
different
how do you
things?
define night?
Why is it two different things? Because it's dark outside,
Yes, it's dark outside.
and so
it's,
that makes it
it's
a
night.
different.
So that makes it night, not day.
Dude, you know what? Is this the best you got for words of wisdom?
No, Shay. No.
Okay, give me some words of wisdom, man, because I can't stomach this bullshit. Go ahead.
It's not bullshit.
The sun,
I'm telling you the truth, Shay.
it's based on the rotation of the planets. It's a definable period.
It's not day outside.
Words of wisdom, go.
All right, Shay. Here's what I got for the people. So we had an 11-hour drive down to Clearwater, Florida.
So that was a whole day, right? Took you a whole day to get there?
It took the whole
you a
day,
whole day.
and a good bit of the night.
All right, go ahead. Oh, wait a minute.
And
You
we
said
drove
day is
into the
12
night.
hours.
It took a bit of the day.
It's either day or night. Which is it, man? It took a day or a night.
We got a late start.
12 hours.
We got a late start today. So on the way there, Shane, you know, like I said, I try to set goals for the year. And I like to achieve those goals that I set for myself. So on the way there, it was irking me that I didn't achieve some of the goals that I had set. It's coming to the end of the year. Earlier that year in January, I'm like, man, I feel to achieve X, Y, Z.
Holding yourself accountable.
Holding myself accountable.
I
A
like
lot of those goals didn't get met. I started on them, but I didn't finish strong with them. So as we ride, you know, it's just irking me. You get what I'm saying? It's irking me. I'm like, fuck, man. I'm almost beating myself up about it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can contemplate. My internal monologue. Damn, Q, you dropped the ball with this. You dropped the ball with that. And one of the goals was to have 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'm sitting on like 350 right now.
Okay.
Pretty much with the YouTube, I stopped posting about halfway through the year. So I dropped the ball about 6 months ago, and I just stopped posting. And like I said, so it's bothering me. I'm driving. And it dawned on me. I had like an aha moment. And let me say, the only thing that I can come up with is my lack of consistency. I stopped being consistent. And that's why I did not meet that goal. When I'm trying to get to a root cause, why didn't I achieve that goal? It was because I stopped being consistent. But my aha moment was I was consistent with where it mattered. I was consistent as a father. I was consistent as a husband. I showed up every day in 2025 for my kids. I showed up every day in 2025 for my wife. Didn't miss a day. And I came to the conclusion, if it came down to me editing a video or taking my daughter to dance practice, guess what I'm picking?
Better go to dance practice.
I'm taking my daughter to fucking dance practice.
Better go to dance practice.
If it came to me editing a video or driving my wife to show houses with a new client that she never met before,
Better drive your wife.
I'm driving my fucking
Better
I'm
drive your
driving
wife.
Miss Daisy.
You better drive her. Bars.
So I was consistent, but I was consistent with a purpose and I was consistent with priority. I wasn't consistent on TikTok. I wasn't consistent on YouTube. I gave my time to my family. Yeah.
Worth a standing ovation.
Standing ovation, Shay. It took me 40 years to figure that out.
When it comes to
Oh, shit.
you know, and from the beginning, I think that's what this podcast is about.
Mm-hmm.
We argue about silly shit
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's fun.
because it's fun. But one thing we've never argued about, one thing we've never disagreed about, or even been anything other than lockstep harmony, is what's really important. We argue about politics. That's bullshit. We argue about race. That's bullshit. We argue all the things we argue about just because it's fun.
Yeah, it's silly shit.
And if anybody out there listening thinks that we're like
We can add
taking
day and
this
night
too
to the
seriously, trust me, we're not. But the one thing we've always taken seriously here is our commitment to our families, our commitment to our responsibilities as fathers, as husbands.
Correct.
And we let everything else take second fiddle to that.
Oh, every day.
Every day.
Twice on Sunday.
365 days a year.
Yep. But how can I work? I never gave it words. I guess words have power.
For sure.
I never gave it words. I never said that I am choosing to do this over that because this is my priority. But when I came to that realization, I felt better. I didn't feel so bad about reaching those goals that I didn't.
Because you met the ones that were most important.
I met the ones that was most important.
Bars. Ladies and gentlemen, faithful listeners.
Faithful listeners.
This is the first episode recorded in 2026. It's been I would say, an epic night for all of us.
Yeah.
Hope it has been for you too. So if you're listening out there, remember your priorities. Remember the goals that are most important. Set all the goals. But remember the ones that are most important.
That are most important.
From Q the Messenger straight to your ears. This has been Vendor Chronicles. Peace.
Shit, Shay. This show, man.
Happy New Year.